So today I'm going to clean out the air conditioner drain line, which I do about every 3 months. Um, and you have to do it because otherwise you get this like mildew kind of thing, this scuzzy stuff that grows in the line, and then it clogs the line up. And then if the line gets clogged up, the air conditioner stops. And if the air conditioner stops, that's not good. So about every 3 months, I go outside, I hook up the shop vac to the drain and suck it out, and then I put some vinegar into the line and suck that through, and that's it. So here we go. So in order to do this, first thing you do is you go over to the thermostat and turn the air conditioner off. Okay, so we'll go over here and put this on, I don't know, what do we do? Mode? Cool. Okay. And I think it's on menu. Mode off. There we go. All right. So the air conditioner should be off now. Next thing to do is go in here to the air conditioner, which is in here. Okay. And I have, this is the thing that goes on the shop vac, and then this goes on the drain outside, and we're going to suck the scuzz out of it. Okay, here's the drain cap. So we have to get this thing off. There we go, that's off. And then come over here and we put this up and turn this to off. Let me just set this down here. Okay. And this is the float. This is the float. So you just take that out, and then it's not going to go anywhere. That's not happening. Okay, air conditioner just shut down, and this is opened up, so it's going to drain out. Drains out here, and then this is opened up so that there's no, there's no suction or anything. And then I have the directions right here on the air conditioner. Okay, remove the filter from the shop vac. So we have to go out and take the filter out because there's going to be water. Pull out the float. This is the float. Did that. Pull out the float. Tip up the white pipe. That's that. That's done. And go outside, suck out the drain pipe using the adapter. And then I'm going to come back in here and put in a cup of vinegar in there. Okay, and put in the drain pipe, pour in some cold water to rinse it out. Then I suck it out again. Then I'm going to put in the new line, which is some stuff, and then reinstall everything. Okay. So let me take this out for now. Okay, that's out for now. And so we'll take this out and let's go to the garage. All right, so here's the shop vac. I've got that. And since I'm going to be sucking the water out of the line, I have to take the filter out of this thing. So the filter's in here, and I'm just going to unscrew this thing. Because this is just like a dust filter. It's not really a water filter. Okay, let's go. Come on. All right, there we go. So that's done. That's done. We'll put that there for now. Put this back on. And let's go. Okay, so that's good. And I've got the hose. And we're gonna, okay, so this thing, I forget how this works. I think this one goes in here. Okay, anyway, let me take this thing around to the air conditioner. All right, so I've already carried the shop vac and the hose around to the air conditioner. So let's go around now. We're gonna plug it in and get it hooked up, and then we'll do the job. Okay. So the hardest thing with this is finding the drain thing out here, the drain pipe, and plugging it in. Okay, there's the outlet for the shop vac in there. All right. Let's see what it's doing here. I don't know what kind of bugs and stuff are in here. Okay, and there's the drain pipe in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay. Let's get this thing turned on. Okay, so we got this here. Let's get this right in here. Right in there. Okay. Let's turn it on. Okay, I guess I've got to get the outlet. Okay, there it's sucking out. You can see the water coming out of it. It's just sucking all the water out of the drain line. And then I'm going to turn it off and go in and put vinegar in. Maybe that's let's see if that's the whole thing. Okay, we got a lot of, that was all the drain. That's good, that's all drained out. All right, so I've got some beautiful vinegar here. I'll pour that in. Let me get this, it'll make it a little easier to pour it in. Let's get this here. All right, let's get this done. I'll get the rest of this out. All right, I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good enough. And this thing is kind of loose, but whatever. Okay, that's that. That's it. Okay, now take this back in, put the filter back in here. Well, first, before I do that, let me just do this. Take this out, take that, take this out, and we'll dump the water out. All right, so that's good. All right, good enough. Let's bring this in. All right, let's bring the shop back in. And then I think we're almost done. Then we turn the AC back on. Hi. All right, I'm glad that job is done. You do this every 3 months. Every 3 months, you suck it out, and it keeps the line nice and clean. You don't get all that stuff growing in there. Okay, so the shop vac is put away. Let me just put this thing away. Put that there. And let's put this back together again. All right, let's get this. Put this down. Put the float valve back in. That's done. Everything's back together. Now normally, if it's every 3 months, but it's not, I'd put this new line in here. But since I just did it a couple weeks ago, I'm not going to do it again. But that's what you would normally do. Put the new line in, okay? So let's go and all right. Let's go get the let's see if I can get the AC back on. That ought to be pretty easy. Okay. Okay, that's all that there. Let's see what's doing here. Mode. There we go. That ought to do it. It says it's 77, set for 76, so it ought to kick on in a little bit. That's all there is to it.